That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, broadcasting live on the RDR. This badass YouTube broadcast and all. Can you ever imagine if I had to move back to Jersey? I have to change the intro after 10 years.
Yeah, true.
What would I say?
Hi, I'm back in Jersey. Okay.
Broadcasting live from the heart of the dirty Jers.
The Garden State.
The Garden State. Your Garden State Radio with top hits. Bruce Springsteen. John Bon Jovi. Special guest today, Kevin Smith, coming up from Red Bank. I saw, well, it's your fault, actually.
How's it my fault?
Well, it's just like I heard, here's the conversation, here's how it goes. Like, by the way, we're going to do all the, I'm going to be reacting to some of these Twitch clips that happened over the weekend for the first time. We really wanted to do it to Dave, but Dave's like busy as bees. And I actually wanted to talk to him about this because he was kind of a Kevin Smith guy too for years.
Yeah.
So I said something of like, we're basically going how Kevin Smith kind of sucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it really, it goes a lot further back than He-Man. And, you know, what all the, we have to find a name for those anti-SJW grifters, like fucking Jeremy and Yellow Flash and all those guys. You know? Yeah. I still watch all their content, and they're not wrong about everything, but it is a fucking grift. Let's be honest. And, so, he really, would you say it started around 2015 with Star Wars when he cried?
Yeah, when he cried on Star Wars, I think that's when it started.
I don't know this is a newsflash to anybody. Like, Star Wars, The Force Awakens sucked, and they continue to get worse. Like, that's not, I think we can objectively say that without grifting and hating women. Can we say that?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay. They definitely damaged it. So what they've been using Kevin Smith for ever since is, this is your nerd. And your nerd knows this stuff better. You respect him. He made Clerks, one of the best comedies I've ever seen in my life. And you have to respect him. So when he cries over Star Wars, considering there's not one likable character, no sensible storyline, and it completely fucks up and retcons everything that was done before it, you have to like it. Because if Kevin Smith likes it, that means you have to like it. So that's what he's come. So he cries every time a new Star Wars movie comes out. So we were goofing on him. And I said, boy, you know, I heard he's working on Clerks 3. And you go, it's out. I'm like, really? It's out?
Yep.
And we watched the trailer. And I think we both liked the trailer, correct? You were surprised.
The first time I saw the trailer, I didn't like it. And then when I watched it with you, I was like, oh, no.
Let's give it a chance. The idea wasn't terrible. One of them has a heart attack, and they have, like, end-of-life syndrome. I love Clerks. My favorite part is when they covered up sexual assault with this kid. Yeah, me too. Why is that funny to me? It wasn't even that funny. Like, I don't know why I find that funny. It's not that funny, you know, but it made me giggle. So I got, like, I saw the trailer, I laughed, and the idea was they were going to make a movie which would essentially be the original Clerks. Okay. So I'm like, let's get it. We couldn't find a way to get it, so I downloaded an illegal copy that was filmed in the movie. Right. Invited you to. I invited you. No, actually, Matt downloaded it for me and sent it to me. I didn't download it.
That's an absolute lie.
Yeah. And I was like, "Do you want to watch it?" And what did you say? You wouldn't want to hang out with your buddy?
Well, I didn't want to. The first movie changed my life. I don't want to ruin that moment with the fucking in movie theater. Like you had the version where it's like a camera sitting in the movie theater watching the movie, right?
Yeah. And the guy hides it when the fucking the guy walks through the hole with the flashlight.
I think I'd rather pay and watch it than watch that. I'm good.
I just couldn't wait, and I figured it's gonna be good, and I'm gonna get it anyway. If it's as bad as Jay and Silent Bob reboot, it'd still be good enough to watch. All right. Which was bad. It sucked.
Yeah, I didn't like.
But it was just a sucky Kevin Smith movie. It wasn't like what I was about to experience. And what I experienced is one of the most self-indulgent, empty and devoid of feeling and self-awareness and comedy. It was devoid of comedy. The only parts that mean anything in this movie, I was thinking about making a thing about this. Wow, Erica, thanks so much. You hated it too, apparently. Thanks. What other movies don't you like?
She's like, yeah, fuck Kevin Smith. Here's $50.
The only movie, like, I'm not doing the Star Wars. Interesting enough, the Star Wars references in all of them. No sequel trilogy references. Mandalorian references. 2 Mandalorian actresses in it,
That would have been the go-to joke, though, right?
What?
The sequel, the new sequel references, right? How shitty they are, or whatever. Like,
why would they do? How he's gonna fuck up everything in Hollywood if he does that?
He was actually in one, Tommy.
There he is.
Yeah. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Yeah, I got home late. I'm here now. I've had a terrible fucking day, so I thought I'd share it with you. So.
Good.
Yeah, Kevin Smith was actually in that the first remake.
Was he a stormtrooper like the Prince was or whatever? Yeah,
the costumes,
big fucking deal. Turn your camera on.
Oh, I gotta turn my camera on?
No, of course you gotta turn your camera on. I wanted you here anyway.
But it would be a funny bit if Randall was like defending the sequels or something, or maybe he's like,
all right, but he can't do that because all of Hollywood would turn about. Because that's what this is really about: hanging on. Have you seen Clerks 3? Have you seen Clerks 3?
No, not yet. Not yet.
All right. The only parts,
but I plan on it. I hated the trailer.
So bad. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm not lying. I'm not making anything else. It is so bad. The only parts that have any feeling are depressing as fuck.
Yeah. The trailer looked bad. I didn't.
I liked it. I got fooled. Matt's fault. He told me.
I told you the trailer sucked.
Yeah. And I don't listen to you, and you shouldn't have said that, because if you said it was great, I wouldn't have watched it. Gina Carano, I love the Mandalorian reference to the new Clerks 3 movie in theaters and streaming services. What? Thank you, Gina.
I'm going to get around to watching Clerks 3 at some point, but I'm certainly in no rush. A lot of the Kevin Smith people that I have in my community, they all loved it, but they're also in the bag for Kevin Smith.
It's like, remember me and you 10 years ago got in, what was that kung fu movie that Russell Crowe did? And we argued over this, like, a lot. The one from Wu-Tang Clan, and you said it was self-indulgent.
Oh, the man with the iron fist.
I loved it. I loved it. And you said
I thought that movie was very self-indulgent.
It was, but it was cool in a stupid way.
Still worked.
This is self-indulgent. It just doesn't work. It's not funny. It's fucking annoying. It seems like a fan film, and it was so bad. And the only parts that are kind of good are really fucking depressing. Really depressing. It's very clear that Randall, I don't want to spoil, no spoilers. It's really clear that Randall and Dante are Kevin, right? And I didn't but now it's like they don't even try to
That's not how it was in the original.
Yeah.
That was the thing. There was another guy that he had with him in real life.
Scott Mosier. Yeah, Scott Mosier. Yeah.
Well, and it's like that representation. That's how I felt in the trailer.
Brian Anderson.
Well, they were all there. No, Brian Anderson. That's the guy who plays Randall. He was just an actor that came on later. He wasn't originally part.
Jeff Anderson. Brian, the guy with I think it's Brian Anderson.
Brian. Yeah, the fat guy with the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name is Brian. No, this Brian Zapsik is the other guy. That's the guy who just works there. It was the dude that he worked with. It was actually grew up with. They're based on. I can't remember his fucking name, but regardless, that motherfucker. He felt like he wasn't even represented. You're right, Tommy. Brian Johnson.
It's all about it's look. Man with the Iron Fist is self-indulgent, but it was self-indulgent and it had so many elements. This movie just says, poor me, I'm Kevin Smith. It screams it. It doesn't hide it. It's like, poor fucking me, right? Obviously he had a near-death experience, and I wouldn't have minded him, and I'm interested in him adding that, but it's just, he doesn't, it's like you're watching it and it's like, well, yeah, that's how he feels. That's how he feels. So let's basically, the first movie is about getting off your ass and doing something. The second movie is about it's never too late, right? The third movie is life sucks, we're all gonna die. That's it. That's it. So like, then what about the message of the other two movies? They don't matter. We're all gonna fucking die. You had a fucking heart attack. I understand, man. It sucks, but Jesus Christ, the rest of us got to live our lives.
Yeah, it's funny because he's at like critically, and for a lot of the stuff that he's been doing lately, he's done a lot of TV that's gotten a lot of love and shit. So he's had a lot of success lately, and especially with the weight loss and all this. You would think he would make a movie that reflects.
The movie has barely cracked $1 million on a $6 million budget, and the other movie he did lost money too.
By the way,
what's that? The other movie had a $10 million budget, and I think cracked $6.
I liked Reboot. I
didn't hate it. It wasn't good, but it was like, all right, it's kind of.
I can't say it was good, but I enjoyed it because I took it for the meta shit that it was. I didn't want another movie that was virtually the same thing.
This is 10 times fucking worse. So they have the idea that we're going to make our own movie. They just recycle the jokes. There are about 5, I counted them, 5 new jokes in that whole film.
That sucks.
Yes.
That sucks.
It's they even go on as like, this will probably cost us $27,000, right? Which is the exact amount of money. So it's like a love letter. If you know all the lore, it's like then you know what he's talking about. But then if you know all the lore like I do, then it's like, really? That's all you come out? This is about you? This isn't about people? This is not about being young in New Jersey? This isn't about getting older and living in New Jersey, you know? Because they're all 50 now. Yeah. And when I saw they bring an actress back, his first girlfriend, 37, she comes back and she looked like a grandmother. And I this is the first time I started to choke up, right? I'm not even kidding you, because she was wrinkly, like really wrinkly. And I started to choke up because I'm like, oh my God, how old could she be? She was probably born 72 tops. 72. That means she's only sucks, like Tommy, and we're all she's only die. Like 4 fucking years older than me, and she's all fucking wrinkled up. Actually, it's one of the funniest scenes in the movie, though. She's all wrinkled up, and I'm literally getting choked up. And then I looked her up on Wikipedia, and thank motherfucking God, she's 62 years old. She was over 30 when she did the original movie, and I was like, yes, yes.
Small victory.
Little dub. She is 15 fucking. She is a lot older than I am. A lot older than me, and I'm like, thank fucking God. So they get to the end of the film. I'm not giving anything away, and I broke out in tears. I did. I started to cry. Not because it was good. Not so it was good. Not because they Last Jedi fucking them or anything like that. Because it was so fucking bad. It was so bad. This movie was so bad. I mean, I don't even like it. It was almost like Matrix 4. Like, it's so bad it doesn't really hurt the series. Because Clerks 2 is a great movie. I think that's a funny fucking movie. And I laugh my monkey ass off. And they did a lot of different stuff. They don't do anything different. It literally is, oh my God, my youth is gone. And that is backed up with an article I found with him that night. An article I found with Matt that night, that he's basically honest. I'm terrified to death to lose relevancy. I check, he's worth $25 million. Who fucking cares? Watch the kids grow. Make a few other ones. It doesn't fucking matter.
And his kid is plugged in. You know, she's got a career ahead of her. If she wants it, she's already doing stuff.
I heard she sucks and's already pissed everybody off in Hollywood. She does kind of suck. Yeah,
she's good enough looking where I think she'll be okay.
She was in a Tarantino movie.
Yeah. No, they're buddies. Yeah. What a fucking favor he did that one. Well, they still make Jack Palmers over there, the Arizona Jack Palmers. I could use one of those.
An Arnold Palmer? Yeah, I'm actually if you were trying to say an Arnold Palmer, I actually have one right here. Isn't that fucked up?
Got some booze in there. Yeah, let's go.
No, this one. No. Oh, I have a boozed up one.
Yeah, you do. They're good.
You want me to go grab the boozed up one? I need one after today, man. It's been a fucking day.
All right, go grab it.
I'm ready to fucking just eat a rope right now. That's not even making any sense.
Put ones in the chat if you think Dave deserves a drink. I don't.
I think it's gonna be funny when I get to watch Clerks 3 and I enjoy it because
that means you suck.
Expectations.
No,
because you completely lowered the expectations to the point where
all right. Here's the thing. There's a song at the end of the movie. All right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do one spoiler. One spoiler. Yes, there you go. I'm gonna do one spoiler. I'm sorry. It's not gonna be anything to do with the movie. Okay. All right. They don't do Soul Asylum at the end, which is iconic in both movies, right? They do the Soul Asylum.
Yeah.
They don't do it in this one, which is fine. They put a song in called "I'm from New Jersey." It is exactly like, here's the funny thing about Clerks 3. It's kind of on the money, and it's still awful. So this song is kind of on the money, and it is just a horrible song. Let me sing it to you.
They should have got Warp Drive to fucking write it.
This guy, his name is John Gorka, and he's part of the new folk movement. All right? And the song goes, I'm from New Jersey. I don't expect too much. If the world ended today, I would adjust. I'm from New Jersey. Let's see. No, I don't talk that way. I watched too much TV when I was young. Yikes. I'm from New Jersey. My mom's Italian. I've read those mafia books. We don't belong. There are girls from New Jersey who have great big hair. They're found in shopping malls. I will take you there. Is this the worst fucking song ever?
It makes me want to punch a child.
It gets better. I'm from New Jersey. It's not like Texas. There is no mystery. I can't pretend. I'm from New Jersey. It's like Ohio. I hope it's not. God. Dave knows how much I fucking hate Ohio.
They don't got wrestlers like they do in Ohio either. Watch it, New Jersey. Watch it.
Yeah, New Jersey. Wow, that sucks. But even more so, imagine that. I know which exit. I know where I'm bound. The tolls on the parkway, they will slow you down. New Jersey people, they will surprise you, 'cause they're not expected to do too much. All right, Kevin. I know, Kevin. I know, Kevin. They will try harder. They may go further, 'cause they never think that they're good enough. All right. I got a comment about this. I do connect with this song on the level it's kind of on the menu. New Jersey is the place next to fame, next to fortune. The towers are literally where I grew up. You know, I look off Route 9. I saw the World Trade Center growing up. So I sort of get that, but I don't fucking feel that bad for myself, especially if I was from New Jersey, made $25 million, at least had it in the bank, right? And I start crying like this. Jesus Christ. I'm from New Jersey.
Nobody famous from New Jersey. There's no one famous from New Jersey.
Yeah, I know, exactly. There's tons of people famous from New Jersey. New Jersey.
Many.
But and that's the thing that's the other thing I always liked about Kevin Smith. He wasn't talented, and I don't say that as a talent. He was talented, and he wasn't that talented. And what little talent he had, he worked his ass off and maximized it and did something great. He was on the podcast thing before everybody.
He was a big reason why podcasting kind of did what it did online.
He did more for independent film than anybody prior to him.
I agree.
Like, how can you not be satisfied? How do you even allow New Jersey people? They will surprise you because they're not expected to do too much. Get the fuck out of here, man.
He sounds like a fucking townie. That's all he sounds like. He doesn't even sound like
he never did. That's why I couldn't keep Joey Lawrence Adams, because he couldn't get over being a fucking townie.
Come on. It's
so
like
I'm from New Jersey. I don't expect.
Stop being a bitch. So the funny thing is, I agree with you. He's not a talented director.
No,
he's really not. He is a fucking world-class storyteller, though.
Yeah,
that guy could talk.
We can't all be fucking Michael Jackson, Dave. We can't all be fucking like, PewDiePie, all right? Not everybody's got, some people are born with it. So these are the final lyrics, and I'm listening to this song at the end of this movie, and I'm getting angry, like physically angry. I have tears in my eyes because they're like, and then, I'm starting to think too, as I'm fucking crying, I'm like, fuck this guy. I'm not gonna let my life get this miserable. Even if I have a heart attack, I'll get over it and drive on and not sing, I'm from New Jersey. So the last lyrics are, I'm from New Jersey. I don't expect too much. If the world ended today, I would adjust. I would adjust. I would adjust. So I'm thinking about finding this guy, John Gorka. And I was like, where the fuck is this guy from? Where the fuck could he be from? I'm thinking flying home and kicking his ass. I'm like, it's really crossing my mind.
I'll come up there
So I look up and look. Guess where he's from? Guess where he's from? Woodbridge, New Jersey.
Well, of course.
And he went to Colonia High, which is the rival high school of mine.
Let's fucking go.
I want to kick his ass.
Let's go.
I want to kick your ass. Would you expect me to come and whip your ass, John?
Let's get fucking Kevin Smith involved too. I'll take Kev. You fucking take this other douche, and we'll.
I couldn't
we'll
hurt Kevin Smith because it's like kicking somebody in a wheelchair. All right, I couldn't do it.
I could. Pathetic. I'm a vet. I'm fucking disabled and shit.
That's true.
We can have a retarded.
You can roll your wheelchair into his.
That's fucking right. I will. We both lost a lot of weight.
I had a question about the Clerks 3 movie.
Sure.
Does it break the format? Like Clerks 1 is all in one day. Clerks 2 is all in one day. Clerks 3 is not like that, right? It's not all in one day.
No, it's not.
No, it doesn't seem to be.
No,
yeah.
It can't be. They're making a movie. Think about it.
I'm even wearing a fucking hockey jersey today. You see this shit? I'll fight Kevin.
I think they might have. Now that I mentioned it, I think they might have realized that because Randall writes the script in one day. So I think that's a reference to that. Yeah, they couldn't have done it. It would have made absolutely no sense.
It's just so
that's
stupid.
what I'm saying. They should have just changed the plot then, because I would rather it had taken place in one day.
Maybe they shouldn't have made it. Because it's like he wasn't speaking to fans. He just paid fan service. He wasn't speaking to the fans. He played. That's it. And in doing the fan service was supposed to run cover for poor fucking me. I'm not relevant as I used to be. Oh, join the motherfucking club. Like, it's pathetic.
Dude,
I mean,
it's frustrating too because he really got into the whole DC directing of television shows. He did a real good job.
It's frustrating
there
being from New Jersey and admiring him and realizing he's a douchebag. That's what's frustrating, and that's something you can never know. That's something that you can never know. You fucking I went to the goddamn comic store before it was on the fucking main street or whatever it was, before it became like a commercial thing. This guy did something before anyone else. He fucking maxed out credit cards at $27,000 and made it. That makes him a goddamn fucking hero to me. Yeah, and then he comes up and acts like this towards the end of his. He's only 50.
He's only 50.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
He's only 50 in the best health of his life. He's
probably better health than me.
He survived the Widowmaker heart attack.
Yeah, he did. Oh, by the way, did I tell you they mentioned that in the movie?
Of course, he mentions it every time he speaks. He's like Diamond Dallas Page. Fucking yoga.
Yeah, but at least Diamond Dallas Page is selling something. Kevin Smith is just obsessed with himself.
Kevin's trying to sell something.
No, he's not. This movie is devoid of trying to make money. It's like, let's make the least amount of money we possibly can. I'm serious. There's no way you could look at this and say, wow, this is going to make people feel great.
You know, it's going to be great. When I watch it, all I'm going to be thinking about is how much you hate it. So I'm going to be looking at things to like just to irritate you.
I
can't wait.
I cried for myself.
Tommy's officially lowered my expectations to the point where I might like the movie.
I'm going
to like something.
It is. If you like it, you didn't like the other movies, and I'll consider you a true fan. How about that? How about that, motherfuckers?
Yeah, fair enough. Let me drink more spiked Arnold Palmer.
Spiked Town. That's a pretty good name for it, actually.
It's been a day. Can you believe that? I just happen to have one. It's
like you
manifested it.
What was the name of that podcast? It was in my recommended for some reason. What was the name of that?
Something Insufferable Bastards.
The Insufferable. I was like, what a great. Most podcast titles are terrible, like shot from the point, right? And like Insufferable Bastards. I thought, like, if I wasn't like working on the show, I probably would have clicked on it. It's a great name for. I don't know anything about it, but it was fucking looked funny.
He names a lot of podcasts.
Who?
He's got a lot of podcasts named Kevin Smith.
Oh, maybe that's.
That wasn't a. Yeah, well, that wasn't a.
Oh, which one?
No, it just happened to be in my record. Maybe it is one of his.
Okay.
Well, I clicked on one Kevin Smith movie, and the floodgates are open on my recommendeds now. And I
He
clicked
got
on
like
fucking
Fat
one
Man
trailer.
on Batman and all that shit.
It's like
Oh,
ever
fuck.
since Kevin Smith did Yoga Hosers, I don't know what it is, but he can't make a good movie. That's like
He doesn't even try. You know.
Yeah,
It's
he
like-
doesn't feel like
he
he's trying.
sucks.
Reboot felt like an effort, at least a little bit.
Yeah, it did. And it failed.
least a
Yeah,
little bit. To me,
dude,
it
let's
felt like a
face
little bit of
he
it. It just
sucks up
failed.
to stay alive. Let's be honest. He sucks up to stay alive. He'll fucking lie, cheat, and steal to stay alive. He'll sit there and tell you that fucking He-Man's about. They're not going to do a Last Jedi, and they do a Last Jedi. You know, he's a liar. He'll cry. He'll grovel. He'll be Hollywood's bitch.
Oh, he's
if
a
he has
sellout.
to.
He is a
what
shill, and
a
there's no
fucking
question.
set.
He's
And that's
from
why
LA
I
now. He's not
cried.
even from
That's
here.
why I cried, Dave. He sold out. And he didn't sell out like the normal way. Like maybe he put a lot of bunch of junk and tchotchkes out there and a lot of towels and coffee cups. I get that, right? Of Buddy Jesus and stuff like that. Okay, I'm okay with that.
That's the good
he
way,
sold out the art. That's what he did. He sold out the art. He sold out his reputation for like Kathleen Kennedy. So Kathleen Kennedy still likes him. And the comic book industry.
Now you're speaking like that New Jersey kid who had a fucking band. You know what I mean?
Well, we never sold out.
You didn't sell out your artistic integrity.
No.
Not around knife collection,
No,
bud.
we sure didn't. We did not sell out. I mean, we might not have been very good. We might not have been very
least
good,
you
but,
were authentic.
but
You
we
were
were
real.
authentic. Does it get more authentic than this, Dave? Does it get more authentic than this?
This is about as raw as it gets.
This is
baby.
raw and rough, and this is early C hip hop. Here we go.
I
You
don't
can think
like-
you're slick with your shit, but you're still nowhere to stick. Yet got a heavyweight, and I'm learning how to lift it. Life ain't nothing but a high school dance. Chopped out once, I'll get one more chance. I get sick.
sound young.
When I think about your life,
Very young.
Tell time stories how hard you tried. I burn it up inside.
This is
You think
raw.
I'm a die.
This is in your face. I never sold out Kevin Smith. I never sold out. Never sold out. That measure went way too long. We should have went right into the bus chorus. I like the bass line.
Don't kill, you gotta make you stronger. Yeah, what don't kill, you gotta
You
make
listen
you
to a lot of
stronger.
these
What
boys
don't
back then,
kill, you
buddy.
gotta
Never sold
make
out.
you
I got
stronger.
glasses, but I never sold
What
out.
don't kill, you gotta make you stronger.
Everybody mosh in the chat. That's an old word. Ah, that's enough of that shit.
You know what?
makes
my
me
favorite
want to
song?
rebel against authority.
I got a favorite song too.
What's that?
You know I'm mean's lady boy. Choice, so I guess I had no choice. You know I'm mean's lady boy. You know I'm mean's lady boy. You know I'm mean's lady boy.
Who fucking cut that?
Yeah, I'm mean's lady boy.
Oh, that's the first one.
I'm just an Asian lady boy.
Now the fucking Ian's the lady boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now the roles are reversed.
Oh, how the fickleness of fate.
All right, you guys want to get rid of this bullshit and get into?
Yeah, let's get to the.
Let's get
I'm
to-
surprised
let's-
we got 318 people watching you bitch about Kevin Smith. That was
Well, you know, it can
Probably
bring
should
in
have
the
made the
views.
video, huh?
yeah. I think you should make that video.
Yeah.
If you make that video and you tweet at Kevin Smith, you'll probably get his attention. By the
You
way,
will get his attention because here's
I'm
the
for-
thing, Tommy.
Yeah.
He is the worst type. If we can drag him into YouTube, he's the worst type. He'll comment to anything, and he'll
Yeah.
keep fucking commenting, and then he'll block you eventually. It'll be
You know what
okay.
I should do?
Be great.
You sold out Andy Signore. That's what I should do. Phil. You sold out Andy Signore. Hey, while you're done selling yourself out, you sold out Andy Signore too, you bitch. You used him and
I'm just. He made you cry anger tears.
At least it was like yeah, I never had that. I don't think I ever experienced the experience I had in my life. It was like you figure like, all right, if I cry at the end of a few movies, yes. I actually got choked up at the end of Clerks 2 because I swear to God, I'll go to my I swear to my kids, both their eyeballs. I thought, as I knew they were going to pull away, I saw that coming, and I saw it coming as like, God, I hope they played Misery by Soul Asylum, and they picked it, and it was just like, I got a big lump in my throat.
it was perfect. It was
Yeah,
perfect.
it was perfect. But that's
was
the
a good
thing.
fucking
If,
movie,
if you
man.
love Kevin Smith, don't ever watch Clerks 3. Just stop right there with Clerks 2 because it's a perfect ending. It's perfect. You know how that guy Elijah was really good in the second movie? He kind of stole the show. Yeah. They just bury him with Barrett Brighting in this
it looks like he buried himself with biscuits. To be honest,
it did, right?
It's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drink gravy for the next 5 years.
Yeah, sure. All right, set this up there. I'm going to drink gravy for the next 15 years.
So, while Destiny was going over the leaked calls, which had a lot to do with Mitch Jones, who is a Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
Mitch Jones decided to go live on Twitch to try and get his version of the story out there, while this Destiny thing is going on.
Yeah.
Now, if you've heard the leaked calls, you're aware that Mitch Jones knows that Destiny was trying to, trying, quote unquote, to place him as a snitch, which in my opinion is true.
Like I don't think he had to try too long, because I was listening to one of the calls, and at one point Destiny he pauses the tape at the exact moment. It was like my head was echoing, right? I wonder what he's telling Mizkif and what he's telling Trainwrecks, and how much you want to bet they're two different fucking things. And then Destiny paused. I was listening to it, and Destiny paused it, and that's exactly what I thought at the exact moment. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a rat. He doesn't have to do it. Like I heard Hasan say this. He's trying to make me out to be a lolcow. He can't do that. You're the only one that can make you a lolcow.
Right.
Really. Believe me, I know. Believe me.
You got to take fucking responsibility for your lolcowness.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. So let me hear this.
So here's the thing.
It's my guess for this.
I'm gonna say the entire truth of the entire situation as it happened for me.
Doesn't it also look like this guy never had to get involved?
Right.
He never had to do any of this.
All right. I
had
had a very famous Twitch streamer contact me Saturday, right?
Really?
Really big Twitch streamer. Super famous gamer, right?
It was Ninja.
Ooh.
Ninja.
Yes,
Ninja. It was Ninja.
It was Ninja. No, it wasn't
Ninja was in your DMs.
No. This is a phone call, right?
Oh.
And I was told, balls to bones. This is just a convo. It wasn't like I was asking this streamer, like, have you seen what's going on? And he's like, yeah. And he told me that this Mitch guy always sticks his nose in shit that he doesn't have to.
Really?
That it's been going on for the better part of 8 years.
Son of a
Yes.
bitch.
And I was
He just happens to find himself in these sticky situations.
Yes,
huh?
Well, I was telling this person the story because he's a little disconnected, but you would know who he is, right? And and he said he goes, Mitch Jones? And I'm like, I know it's a guy, Mitch. And then I felt stupid because I'm the drama guy and I didn't know his last name Jones at that point, right? And then I had to go, I was like, I had to look up fucking Matt's notes and like DMs. I was like, yeah, it's Mitch Jones. And then they told me a whole story about he's a woman.
In fairness, it's a very unassuming name. You know, you got Ice Poseidon, you got Trainwrecks, you got fucking Destiny, and then you got Mitch Jones.
Mitch Jones, right?
Yeah.
I never heard of the guy.
I'd never heard of the guy until this thing. And it was literally, the conversation was like, let me guess, he got involved in it, he didn't have to. And I'm like, looks like it.
He was like a professional witness. Does he hey guys, I got this. I saw it all.
There's a song, Mitch Jones and me, riding on Mizkif.
Mitch Jones and me, riding on Mizkif. And we stare at beautiful women, and we play with dogs, and get the fuck out of the house. Say that.
That's a hit.
Tommy, are you Jewish? Kevin Smith. Seth Rogen. That's Seth Rogen, the Dankula joke. That's so funny.
Are you Jew?
I swear to God, if Seth Rogen ever wrote to me if I asked me if I'm Jewish, I would take a picture of my circumcised cock and send it to him.
There you go.
I would.
Give him a mitzvah.
And I would be like, take a guess. What do you think of that? Because what does yours look like? Send one back.
Tommy Kallenstein.
Yeah. Take a guess. Am I allowed to tell a joke, Seth Rogen? No talent.
And I'm like really in the middle of this, and I didn't want to speak on this, but
Yeah, here you are.
Why did you leak it to Train?
Then why did you leak it to Train? He's such a liar.
I feel like there's a lot of misinformation going around, and I feel like
I'm spreading most of it, or at least putting it out there for other people to misinterpret. You know?
no one wants that, right? I mean, the situation is it's a very big deal for everyone. And, yeah. All right. So, deep breaths, Mitch. Holy fuck. All right.
Wow.
Okay. I'm actually having a panic attack, so 1 second.
I'm so curious what he could possibly think he could say right now.
He's got.
Okay.
Supporter of the Blast Wave Dream.
Keep it chill. Keep it chill. All right.
Less than hash.
All right. Look.
Is this an act, or he can't say anything? Is he trying? Is he literally doing?
He literally can't say anything. He's trying to. Start
Or is he acting like he can't say anything, so you feel bad for him? I can't.
No, because he goes on later. He goes on. He does a stream later, and he goes through everything. So I feel like he just can't get into it. Like he's having a hard time.
But he has no problem going for Twitch streamer to Twitch streamer to be the middleman, doesn't he?
Well, I mean, that's different. He's being around people. Now he's alone on a stream by himself. People are watching him.
I heard he doesn't even stream, and he just lives with these. What a fucking free... Hey, Destiny. I think he's a freeloader. Does that remind you of anything, Destiny? He's a freeloader.
Maybe he does their laundry. You don't know. He does the laundry. Maybe he's the cook.
Yeah, that's
Mitch
true.
Jones,
That's
the
true.
cook.
He picks up,
Yeah.
He
They're important people.
He plays with the dogs, feeds them.
Be like the Hajima of the house. It'd be good. Good times. If you've ever done service in Korea, you get that joke.
You were in Korea?
No, but I got a lot of buddies who were.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, so I had to use it.
I knew a bunch of guys in Korea, and all they talked about is the hookers. They call them
Hajima is not
juicy
a hooker.
girls. Juicy girls.
But a Hajima will help you get a hooker.
Is that the way you do it? You have to buy a drink for like $100 and you get to bang them? Is that how it works? I don't know. I've never been to Korea. Yeah,
that sounds about right.
No, you go to the bar, but you buy the
hooker.
drink, and it's ridiculously expensive, but it comes with a girl. Or something like that. I don't know. I was never in Korea.
Complimentary woman with your cocktail, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're really buying the girl, but they can't do it directly. It's a way to get around the law. Kevin Smith, Panic Attacks, great ending for Clerks 4. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So
I think this is
all right. I need to turn that shit off, bro. I need to turn that shit off.
These guys all hide behind mental illness. I don't know if I buy this.
Hold on. How do I turn off alerts?
He might not. He might be like having a panic. First of all, I don't care. Second, I don't care. I don't. Sorry, I don't care if he's having a panic attack. And I think there's a definite. It's not that I think he's faking it because I don't know it. It's just like if he is, I wouldn't be surprised.
And he's putting himself in it, so who cares?
Yeah, fuck him.
How do I turn that?
Have a panic attack. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Then
No
watch
one
Clerks.
asked ya.
Then watch Clerks 3. See how far it can go.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
A nice relaxing jaunt through Clerks 3.
Are you Baby Yoda or Yoda?
Neither. I'm Piccolo.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Fucking plebe. Come on, man. Pleb
Sorry.
ass.
How do I turn off the alerts?
Aren't you a professional streamer?
I haven't streamed in so long. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
You live in that house for Oh, man. What a freeloader, Destiny. Just a freeloader.
He's the maid.
It's a good thing. No, Destiny told me. He told me personally. For being a freeloader, it's not an insult. It's normal. It's just like, that guy's a freeloader. It's no problem. That's what he said.
Yeah, it's okay. That's
what
just
he
normal.
said. No, it's not a negative term. He's just a freeloader.
It should be a negative term, though. Don't you fucking think?
No. Destiny
wouldn't wanna
told me
be a
I'm an idiot.
freeloader.
Then he destroyed. Did you ever see this tape? He destroyed me in an argument. And he told me that being a freeloader is not a negative term. And I was just like, wow, I'm such a fucking moron.
No, he just believed that because
I lost a debate to Destiny because I didn't know the real definition of freeloader. And that's kind of what he did back then, is just argue definitions the whole fucking time.
I would want to be considered a freeloader, is all I know.
It's okay. Like, get over yourself.
Not for me. That's
okay.
a personal preference, I guess.
You should have a fucking support group. Felidos. It's not a bad thing.
I figured it out. All right, whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm putting my own personal thing in it. Just like Clerks 3. I'm putting my own personal beef with Destiny into this fucking thing. It's like Clerks 3.
It's appropriate.
Next thing I'm going to talk about my blood pressure the rest of the show. You know?
You're from New Jersey, Tommy. You can't help it. You're just trying to get out.
People
you don't know
expect
why.
much
You're
from
out,
me.
You're trying to get out.
If the world would end tomorrow, I'd adjust. You know.
New Jersey.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
So, Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
I need to tell the full truth of this whole thing,
Yeah.
this whole Adriana situation
Yeah.
as it unfolded in my point of view, right?
Yes.
And this whole situation has been like extremely fucked for me because
This is Mitch Jones.
please, man. Yo. I gotta figure out how to turn these off before I
This is funny. I will say this: as much I'm goofing on Jeff, and he by far did the best coverage of this, and the most entertaining, and the most insightful, and the best journalism. So let me just leave it off on that. Like whatever that happened like 2-3 years ago, and I actually really enjoyed his content lately. It's great.
Did I say anything? Hold on.
Actually, here's another thing. After I got a big fight with him, I was told dick to him too. In fairness. He was totally polite and a gentleman when I was off the air with him. Total gentleman.
Well, that's nice. It makes
No,
it hard.
he was.
It's
I don't mind Destiny. I actually did hate him back in like the beta days, but I don't hate him no more.
Maturity.
We still got to do that fucking video with John Scarce. With him having a meltdown on his old.
Is
fucking
Scarce still around?
No, we got to fix. We found it.
He left again?
We got to. I'm talking
I
too
think
much.
he uploads every now and then.
Fuck, how do I turn these off?
Clarify if Ms. sat you and Maya down to change
I
Adriana's
understand.
story.
How do I turn
Did
this shit
words
off?
like that come out of his mouth?
Bro, we're in some dystopian shit right now.
Yeah, exactly.
This is like fucking real life Black Mirror shit. What the fuck is going on?
I said somebody tried to cast shade on Destiny because he's playing that video game. I'm sorry, it's tough to take serious with that fucking video game in the background. Like everybody does that nowadays.
Yeah.
That's like
Fuck off.
talk about
This
being a
shit's hard
boomer.
to get through. You need a distraction.
Talk about being a boomer. We used to say that back like 10 years ago. These kids with their video games and doing commentary, and now like it's like the norm. Like you're old.
Yeah.
You're fucking old if you're saying that.
There's like a
Really?
football
That's coming from
stadium
old
where the
people, too.
people
Yeah, it's from
like,
old
just
people,
watching
too.
this like insane shit.
Why can't this guy stream?
All right, am I live?
No,
What the hell is going on?
you're incompetent.
Blowing it.
It says OBS crashed. Wait, now my camera's not working.
Welcome to Shop on the Point.
Oh my god, dude.
Thought I recognized
right
Mitch
now?
Jones from the server.
Is it the Breaking Bad meme with Miz in the car pulling the like? Don't let him talk.
What is going on, man?
Pull the plug.
All right, one sec. I gotta restart it again.
Is Jones from New Jersey? Do
I don't
people
know.
Must be.
Is it, look up Mitch Jones. See where he's from.
Oh, you're gonna find a lot of fucking results for Mitch Jones. That's a generic ass name.
Right, Mitch Jones,
can't
the
fence
famous
it
Twitch
on
streamer in Google. Tell me.
Ordinarily,
This
I'm
is
sympathetic towards people,
Maryland.
especially towards Mitch.
Oh God. He's got crabs.
Not quite the South, but not the north either. The worst people in the world are from Maryland.
I know that Mitch has a lot of issues that he deals with in his personal life. I know that he's had a lot of issues, like even publicly.
Fuck him.
I'm sympathetic towards him
I'm
generally, but the problem is that in this case, like he chose to leak everything to train, and he put himself in the middle of this, and he's forcing other people to make really, really hard decisions now. It's not really right for him to fence it. Like he needs to stand tall on.
Yeah, Destiny's been the best in this whole thing. He's
That's
the only
fair.
grown-
It's
he's
just
the only
fair.
grown-up. He's
the shit that
He's
he
the only
did.
grown-up.
When you interject yourself and you make everything, up there, out there, and all that shit, your fucking anxiety matters nothing to me. I'm sorry. You
but
put
you know
yourself
what
in
I
this.
think he's doing? I don't even buy that whole fucking thing, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if he fucked up the stream on purpose. I think in his mind, tell me if I'm crazy here. This is just a hot take. I think he got in the middle of this because he was trying to protect his living situation. And maybe fucked it up in the process and speeded up his ass getting kicked to the street.
Yeah, I mean that's the point where you fence it. You see what the fuck is actually happening in the
but
house.
see,
You don't get hey guys, put the spotlight on me.
So what are the odds of him jumping the gun? And then this famous Twitch streamer says this guy sticks his nose in fucking everything. He can't help it. Yeah,
Very
maybe,
possible.
I don't know.
He has
Possible,
to pick
if
a
not
side.
likely.
He cannot fence sit this one out. He won't be able to.
Well, he got involved.
Because I'm gonna make a judgment call one way or another as I listen to this shit.
All right, are we done here? Or
Yeah, we're
next?
done. We're done.
We're done.
Move on to the. He calls into Destiny's stream,
Super.
and it's pretty funny.
And then I have to hang up.
Yeah, Yo, I can't go live on my shit. I'm having like issues. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I mean, I can't like do a whole bunch. Can I ask you just like one question for information I'm curious about?
What do you mean you can't do a whole bunch?
Well, because I still have to listen to the rest of this call. I can't bring you in and have like a whole fucking show and dance with you.
A whole show and dance. I'm trying to just speak the truth on everything. What do you mean?
Oh, we're doing the act fan move.
Well, first of all, everybody's gonna say that, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just coming in here to lie my fucking socks off.
Right.
I'm just coming here to lie. I'll lie like a
Ready for
motherfucker.
my bullshit?
Lie like a dog. Yeah, of course. Everybody's gonna say, I'm trying to speak the truth. Are you trying? Do you want to stop the truth, Destiny? You know?
Hold on. There was a question.
What do you mean everyone's going to say that? Obviously, all I'm trying.
Yeah, everybody said.
One is always going to say they're trying to speak their truth, but that no one
can't
cares.
handle the
Obviously, everybody
truth.
feels like they're speaking their truth. That's not relevant to anything.
So he's exactly Cod Sane or Code Sane. He writes, what I was thinking, retard. That's the first thing that came to my mind, Cod Sane. He's talking to a retard.
Right.
I'm not speaking my truth. I'm speaking the truth. I was there for all of the incidents. Like, what do you mean? You want to go on some he said, she said in a call? Be my guest, bro.
He hasn't even made a statement yet.
Right.
Okay, he hung up.
Yeah,
Cool.
and then he hung up.
I was there.
No,
I
he
saw
realized it
everything.
wasn't a soft. He realized it wasn't a soft seat. That's what happened.
Nah.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be a soft seat. He just wants somebody to fucking regurgitate whatever his fucking narrative is. That's funny.
We're at hour and 19 minutes and 32 seconds into the call.
Destiny just goes right back into it like he doesn't give a fuck. 'Cause here's the thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you say. We have everything, you idiot. This is great. Good job today.
Tommy, I just wanted to make sure. Are your YouTube donations working?
Why? Oh, no. Why? What's going on?
Because you're getting donations and I'm noticing they're not popping up. So I just want
Super chats, yeah.
Super chats?
Yeah.
I got the 5.
Yeah, because you got Nick who donated twice. Saying the
They
same
just
thing.
popped up. All right,
Possibly
okay.
accidentally.
I'm going to read these off real quick. I honestly, there must be something wrong. Oh, there might be a disconnection thing. All right. Let me read these motherfuckers off. Mizkif was a landlord in the streamer house. Wow, Mitch Jones is so quirky and awkward. Totally disarmed me from thinking he's malicious. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And he wrote that twice.
Yeah, all right.
And Ben C. Mitch
Thanks,
Jones
Nick.
used to live in the same house as Maya and Mizkif. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Did I come off like I wasn't aware of that? I don't know. I think
for
so.
your money, though.
I was under the impression he was still in the house.
In the house, yeah, that's the impression I was
like with
under.
Mizkif,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, what's this? What's this?
All right,
well,
let's
this
just
is,
talk.
Speaking of
Hasan
boomers.
and Ethan going into like the whole Twitch drama is them talking about it.
Why is he aging into Ron Jeremy?
Yeah, I know.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
He sucks.
Because I was getting so angry because,
Who cares?
of course, you're right about everything you said, and the way that Trainwreck and XQC gaslit, which is
The way that Trainwrecks and XQC did exactly to the people they're trying to take away his money as I did to Keemstar. They're mad.
Oh, Ethan.
Here's the thing. Like this, we mentioned this. There's a couple things people aren't fucking talking about. All right, like, but here the first one is the big. It's kind of big, but nobody fucking cares, right? Yeah, they like Trainwrecks either withheld this or weaponized this whole fucking thing. I think that's fair to say. Is that a criticism? Sure. But everybody's like, so what? They attacked his salary, you know? And I don't think I'm the only one that really feels that way. I think the kids kind of get that too. All right? Yeah, it's a shitty thing to do, but they were trying to fucking cut him out, so he launched a nuke. Shocking.
Purposely.
They should have saw that coming.
Purposely.
They should have
You know what I
realized
mean? Absolutely.
I'm a dirty fucking rat that will fucking cling to any piece of cheese and screw anybody and do any fucking thing, including fuck my mother for a nickel. All right, why wouldn't my competitor? You know,
Right.
You know,
we have something. Why wouldn't he? You know?
So
come on,
so
you
what's
gotta always
Ethan's
think
gonna
about
know? He's gonna be mad at Trainwreck. Sorry guys, it didn't work. And for one, I really don't care who wins, but I am kind of secretly rooting for Trainwrecks just because his move was funny. You know, not because it was a good thing to do. It's just that he's screwing all the virtue signalers. That's what's great about it. Ian is a virtue signaler and a dummy.
Like, you guys are taking away my income. What about all this shit?
Hasan is a fucking virtue signaler and a dummy and a
idiot.
fucking and a pseudo, not even a pseudo intellectual. You have to be somewhat smart. All right, all
Right.
the Pokimane, Mizkif, all of them, all the right people. And I look to the right. I look at Trainwrecks. He's just a fucking gambling asshole, right? You know. And I would have done the same thing. I would have done. I might have even done it worse.
Not a word I ever used, but they really did. They cornered you and Pokey and forced you guys to fucking like apologize for some dumb shit.
No,
and I'm just so fucking. I'm just.
What did they force him to apologize for?
Is that what they did?
Who's they? What is
Is that what happened?
What
Is
is
that
he
what
talking
they
about,
did?
Matt? What is he talking
I don't
about?
like. They're just fucking going off on like. Dumb
Just
shit.
making no sense.
They're
Yeah.
just-
What did Pokey apologize for? What did Hasan apologize for? If any, Hasan doesn't apologize about shit. Nobody. That guy doesn't apologize when it would be in his best interest. You know.
Just,
Well, I know that
just
Hasan,
off,
Pokemon, and
dude.
Adriana
But
like
like,
talked.
I think he had a follow up the next day too. Like, I'm trying to move away from that as best as possible because I was
I
like,
bet you
I
are.
wanted my immediate reaction in that moment was, okay, this is ridiculous. Trainwreck is not like a reliable person when it comes to stuff like this. He always pops off about like the Illuminati following him or whatever. I've known him for many fucking years, you know, and it's complete.
And he says you're a backstabbing rat that climbed his way into this business over the backs of other people.
Sounds about right.
Related. They're talking about gambling while Pokey and I are having a conversation about gambling on the platform. And he's like responding to Mizkif calling out one of his like earlier scams. I think he might have had like a rug pull or something. I don't even know anything about the fucking
Mizkif
Jolt
was
Coin
like,
shit.
yo, you did a Jolt Coin. You know what's crazy about Jolt Coin? We've been doing a lot of research on that.
Yeah.
And somehow Trainwreck has scrubbed, or I don't know, him or someone else, scrubbed the fucking internet of that shit.
I spent like 2 hours.
You couldn't find it, and you said he scrubbed it. They'll say
spent, like,
anything.
2
Do you have
hours
any
Googling
evidence he
Jolt.
scrubbed? They'll say anything. That's a
I'm trying to
serious.
wait.
That's a pretty serious
2 hours?
allegation.
2 hours? Do you think that's enough to say they scrubbed it?
Like what? Like, all right. If he couldn't find it, Dave, that means he must have scrubbed it.
I mean, shit. He's got to be.
I
a
can
fucking
see
expert.
saying, "Look, it's weird. I couldn't find anything in 2 hours. That's weird."
Right.
And then wink, wink. But he's God, they're so stupid. Everybody's a moron. That's rich.
All over the
beautiful.
internet last night for anything about Jolt Coin.
Wasn't it Glink that did that originally?
Yeah,
I think?
and
Hassan, I love Israel. Got it.
his video's gone.
yeah.
Every link, every tweet gone. Everything on the way back machine scrubbed. It's
How
like
can you scrub stuff off the way back?
you can
That's a really good point.
like DMCA it.
Whoa. So these guys,
Well, if you DMCA it, it should be a fucking legal record, right?
Yeah.
Some sort of record. File the paper.
But they're going to say he scrubbed it without even looking up for the DMCA. That's unbelievable. They would say that. I'd so fucking sue the pants off these assholes.
may have even hired like a. You can hire
Everywhere
firms
I
that
looked, it was a
specialize in
fucking
that.
dead end.
That's
You might suck. You know?
incredible that there was no backup.
No, it was 2 hours.
I mean, this is the internet. How rare is that?
Bizarre.
Yeah, weren't they? Wait, how rare is that? Like, weren't they just talking about Trainwrecks being conspiracy theory with the Illuminati? And they're like, "Whoa, how did he scrub that all?" In the same breath. It's too funny.
I've never seen something like that.
So apparently he did a rug pull, which obviously doesn't surprise me. Apparently, allegedly called
He can't help. He's getting sued.
Jolt Coin. But whatever. So Mizkif was like, yo, you did a Jolt Coin thing. And
Did Coffee Still cover Jolt Coin?
I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
That's a great person to ask.
Yeah, it really is. He'll tell you. He's really
Right.
good in DMs, man. He really goes out of his way. That guy's a good guy.
Does he?
Yes.
then
So glad he follows me, man. I'm like, relieved. Yeah, I was gonna start this fucking coin and rip everybody off, and then this guy followed me, and I had to drop the whole thing.
it was like, well,
Smart.
you covered up a,
Good advice.
He popped off saying something that was so vague and so unrelated to the main point of contention
That it worked.
Yeah, right.
It did. Hasan's not wrong here, by the way, folks.
Nope.
that of course every single person that looked at it went, what the fuck? Like he said,
No, every single person. That must have been about Adriana. That's what happened.
where are the if you can pull up the original tweet, like he basically implied that like Mizkif may or may not have like sexually assaulted multiple women and then blackmailed them by using his girlfriend at the time, Maya, and like his friend Mitch Jones to cover up all of those things. And everyone was like, what the fuck?
And it turned out to be true.
Wait, I thought Slick was the one who was assaulting people. Now it's
no, they covered it up. Yeah.
Mizkif covered it up.
Yeah, exactly. He just said Mizkif was assaulting people.
Sam Hyde, I'm 3 miles away, Hasan. I'm going to kill you!
In his home in Los Angeles. I'm going to become obsessed with you and wear your skin as a coat.
You're my pot over the rainbow. I'm going to kill you Turkish warrior, because the Irish Celtic warrior will take over the world!
I'm going to kill you, laddie. I'm going to kill you, bye.
I'm going to kill you, laddie.
Kill you, bye.
How much more talented is fucking Sam Hyde than this idiot?
Got it over him like a fucking 10.
All right, so here you guys were having a conversation about gambling, and then Trainwreck goes...
No. You were talking a conversation about banning gambling on Twitch, which is his main form of income. We're just going to omit that, Ethan.
Not only just gambling, Tommy, specifically his form of gambling. All the other big stuff that actually draws, like the fantasy football, the sports betting, that's still fine.
And you know what the best part is? The guy that got it started, Slicker, he does all sports gambling. He can still gamble on the platform.
It was my favorite part when I first heard that when we covered this. I was dying. Like, beautiful. These guys are so fucking stupid.
I love how Ethan's framing this. We're just having this conversation about gambling and the woes and the bad things that can happen, and all of a sudden this guy pulls out they omit everything around it. There's so truth. Fun fact: originally Sam was I missed the fucking thing. Fun fact: Sam was gonna say next time you see this guy bashed in the face, think of the Queen. Yeah, I did hear about that. I don't even want to say that out loud.
Dude!
Truth, I don't even want to say that one out loud. I'm a little afraid. I'm going to England next month, so Jesus.
Yeah, careful.
That's the last thing. That's the last thing I need. I heard what you said about the IRA. Are you telling me, see, that's the last fucking... You imagine getting me and Joey sitting there and some fucking Irish... You like talking about the IRA, do you? Oh, fuck. It's like my worst nightmare.
Hey, come here there, boy.
Yeah.
I got something to show you.
I ain't talking about that. Why don't you come outside, Mr. Callanan? That's the last thing I need.
Come on outside for a moment, boy.
Let's come outside. No, nothing's going to happen. And you go outside, there's like 50 fucking guys with red hair with a fucking arm. Oh, you know...
Beating you with a fucking base
beating you. You know, that's the last thing I need. God, he's such a fucking... These people are all rats.
They love their cheese.
And you know what? I honestly, the most likable rack is Trainwreck, because at least it was in... guess what? Technicals. It was in self-defense. It really was. IRA. Tommy.
Whatever. They're arguing, and here he drops this. He goes, "Are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me like you did those girls? Cover up all those sexual assaults? You fucking scumbag piece of shit. You want to come at me and make shit up, then you better..."
He's literally launching the nuke. They can't see that? Oh, he's not allowed to do that because it's me! It's me!
You know? I wish I could have seen Slick's face when he read that tweet.
Shit his pants.
I bet.
I shit his pants.
He's probably like,
dude!
You yeah, it was probably just like, he probably took his breath away.
I can't breathe. Oh my God, I can't breathe.
All right. What does he know? What did you know? Did somebody talk to Trainwrecks? Yeah. That's yeah, I bet.
Couldn't you leave Trainwrecks alone?
That's funny. That hero deleted his tweet, right? The reply that he's replying to, right? Fucking like Mizkif. Yeah. Like, well, maybe if I delete it, he won't follow through.
In a glass house, you insecure pussy. Now
he tried to even get Trainwrecks to delete the tweet while in the call when they were talking. Like,
oh, that's great. Let's delete it together. Forget everything happened. Like, it's so weird when you try to scrub it. You know,
Trainwrecks like no.
Yeah, so much for scrubbing the internet.
First of all, my main point of contention is that the way he brought this up and weaponized it in a way to serve his own purpose. In fact, XQC literally even admit on stream, he's like, yeah, this is a weapon, and we were holding it out like a trump card.
That's true. That's true. It is a trump card. That's exactly fucking right. And why is everybody not giving a fucking blaming Mizkif? because they realize as fucking empty as this, because by the way, I'm sorry, and if any Trainwrecks fans want to call me, I don't think he gives a rat's monkey's fucking ass about Adriana. And you know what? I don't care, because I did the same thing the Trainwrecks did in a minute, in a heart attack. So I love how Ethan's framing this. Look, he doesn't care. This is a conspiracy. So was the gambling attack. So that's why it kind of, or what does Kevin Smith do? Cancels itself out.
Trainwrecks was smart enough to know where the story was. He knew even if there was nothing with the Adriana story, there was a lot with the cover-up, and that's where the story was. And he was smart enough. It's a total red
herring. I admit it. It's using her fucking her situation to weaponize it. But so are they.
Because a story did exist within it.
Like, Keemstar
a cover-up did take place.
Nobody looks good. Nobody looks good. And here's what Hasan's like frowning about. His little fucking clique is getting broken up. Yeah, so he doesn't care about sexual molestation. He doesn't give a fuck about gambling. It's all about him. It's just his side is losing. It's such a joke. Let's go.
I mean, it's disgusting. These guys are giant pieces of shit.
So are the people they're going up against.
This is entirely.
So are you. So is
Hasan. You're in a toilet.
The victim supports him, and she says she thinks it's fine. And my point is, like, I'm not questioning the validity of her claims at all.
Yes, you are.
Absolutely not.
And what I'm doing is just saying what Trainwreck did. I'm disagreeing with her on this one point, that what Trainwreck did.
All right. Okay, fair. Who cares? Guess who's winning? You're right. Ethan's right. He's 100% correct.
Completely fucked up the way he did it.
So what?
And he's a giant piece of shit.
He's a giant piece of shit for fucking protecting what was his.
Yeah, it's funny how people will have no problem with certain ways of bringing a story out as long as something was uncovered.
What Trainwreck should have done, as a good person, was allow them to run him over and take away his money and future earnings. That's what if Trainwreck was a good person, he would allow those fucking virtual signaling phonies like Pokemon and Mizkif to fucking take gambling away, even though they don't give a rat's ass and would probably take a gambling fucking advertisement if they could. Yeah.
Hey, Tommy, you think Ethan would agree just on the general that cover-ups and things like that on the internet are bad for you?
No, because all this shit basically comes down to this, Dave. My side is losing, my side is winning. That's it, and that's all it is to Ethan.
We already know he's a hypocrite.
And that all it is Hasan, the IRA. Hey, now, Tommy, tell us about this Hasan video, won't you? I'd love to tell you all about him.
He lives in Los Angeles, IRA. Oh, God.
Greetings. IRA, help. The IRA got my stream.
Yeah, they got you, boyo.
Yeah, got my stream. The IRA, thanks. Thank you.
Fucking like my hockey jersey, Tommy? Look at this thing.
That's pretty big. That's actual jersey?
Yeah, I got it at fucking Spirit, the Halloween store.
All right, we're back. Okay, here's the deal. I think there's something wrong with like I have to do a hard reset of this PC. It's clear. There's some kind of a conflict there, and this happened to me like twice today already, so I'll do it right afterwards. Actually, no after show and no show pretty much until I'm comfortable enough to go back on. So we gotta wipe this fucking PC. That was a warning, Tommy. So all right, we're done mocking what's his face. And
can't mock him no more.
Like he said,
well, there is another part. I got it.
All right.
So we will continue to mock.
All right. So we shall mock. Mock we shall.
And share your screen when you can, Tommy.
All right. Yeah. I will. See my big beautiful face. I'm gonna have to download everything again. That's wonderful. It's time to wipe every fucking thing.
So if you go into my messages, I edited it to where it says Tommy C start here. It's right below the first video.
Right below the first video.
Yeah, and you know how it says start here.
Perfect. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's do it. Pretty good. Oh, you could do that. You're an editor.
About the circumstance, but at the time I remember I think she said something along the lines of like he was harassing me regularly and I didn't like it. There might even be video. There might even be video of that.
Pause it real quick, Tommy. So I'll give you context.
What?
This is about Alinity and Trainwrecks.
Oh, so wait a minute. They complain about them weaponizing or Adriana, so they're going to come back and weaponize Alinity. That's so funny. That's they don't even realize what they're saying. They're just trying to win. They're just, like the whole thing about this, like Keem pointed out, everybody looks terrible, right? And they're just gonna keep doubling down on all the same mistakes to put him in this position in the first place.
Rolling in shit.
It is really funny. Oh, it's wonderful.
She also said like he threatened to R-word.
Yeah.
Her.
Okay, so how does that change the gambling thing? It doesn't. How does that change the Adriana thing? It doesn't. How does that change? Nothing. You did the same thing you just bitched about. It's so funny.
What you did was
it's so funny.
you grabbed a big thing of
It's all
gasoline.
about. It's not about. And that's the thing is, we were just talking about gambling. They're not just like talking about ideas. And Trainwrecks came in and dropped a nuclear weapon. They weaponize. They're trying to destroy each other. They're trying.
This is called mutually assured destruction.
Yeah, that's
They
all it
fired their
is.
nuke, he fired his.
Oh,
That's how
it's
it
so
works.
funny. And they don't even see what hypocrites they look like. Well, Hasan has got a fucking 98 IQ, so I could see that.
You're being generous there.
Ugh.
You're being real generous there.
And then nothing.
It's great being good looking, isn't it, Hasan? It's wonderful being good looking.
He looks like the great Khalid's child. He's not good.
Yeah, but he's good looking, and it's got him through life. It does. It does. It looks like he's fucking kid.
Because like at the time, everyone already hated her and was bullying her nonstop, and like you know, she was not exactly a favored person on the internet, or because like there was nothing to implicate that. But I think Train himself said like that back and forth was mutual at the time.
Yeah,
this is not a defensive Train.
He's lying.
This is not a defensive Train at all. By the way.
You think? So you think he's lying based on what Hasan thinks happened, and he's not exactly sure. Okay.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful. I just
Oh, he's
for
lying.
the record, I just
Like, do you really think fucking the rat face thing cares about gambling? Like, nobody cares about anything. That's what's so funny about it.
I don't know what the exact details were. I'm just like piecing this off of what I.
All right,
But trust me.
You look. I don't know. What he's doing is telling Ethan, "Shut the fuck up." I'm not sure I know what I'm talking about. And he's like, "That guy's lying."
Maybe don't agree with me too hard there, Ethan. Don't agree too hard there.
Remember.
Yeah, he's a liar. He's a fucking serial liar.
So
That's
I mean,
fucking
that part
funny.
is definitely
You're a liar. What's next? Where's Diorio? Let's put. He's in there waiting. Do you have anything to add to this night? Are you home?
Hello. Yes, I am.
This is hysterical.
Nicky baby.
Oh God. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you.
So
perfect.
explain this to me, Nick. I like Ethan points out that Trainwrecks weaponized this whole thing, which is true. That's completely fair. And then they bring up Alinity to hit him over the head.
Well, Tommy, as somebody who has not seen this and just watching right now, I think he's a liar. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Which puts me in the perfect position to talk about it.
Same category as Hasan. You're in great company, Nick.
Like, how can they're all rich? What did I do wrong?
Hey, Tommy, do you want to see how much of a hypocrite Ethan Klein is?
Let me see.
Underneath the link of the first one, I just put it in there. It's a video from Ethan Klein in 2019 where he's talking about the Alinity cat situation.
God, this one's so bad. He's like, God, all these people were so mean to Alinity. So, they're all terrible. I'm one of them, but they're all terrible.
Oh yeah, I heard he was mean.
Alinity, who is a Twitch streamer with big ass titties. She's like a titty streamer. Well, I don't know the size of her tits. I'm only saying that. She's known for wearing.
Oh, not this time, Dave.
Like very little clothing, and I think it's well assumed that most people that are watching this because she's a pretty girl that doesn't wear a lot of clothes. Is that right, Dan? She wears. I mean, I've seen cleavage,
she's
low
very attractive
shorts.
girl, and
Yeah.
Oh, so this is when he was on the. He's totally on the other train now. What a phony!
Yeah, you got to get to Hila. Hila is the best. Like you wouldn't even expect that from her.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think you'd be
well,
surprised.
at any rate, I think, but there is a term that people have, and I'm not necessarily agreeing or disagreeing. I'm only trying to explain the perspective of the people who dislike her. They call her a titty streamer. She's like
who called her a titty streamer? They just called her a thought.
Is she even known for her tits?
No,
by the way,
no. Not that I'm aware.
Yeah, I heard a lot of that back during the PewDiePie shit, but that's like 4 years ago, so I don't expect it.
I just the T word summed it up back then. I thought
titty streamer.
Good old thought.
She's like a titty streamer. I'm not going to blame the girl for being attractive and being on Twitch. Okay,
how chivalrous of you.
Yeah. What do you think about her outfit here? But yeah, I mean, it's just a little. It's a little something for the kids. It's a little,
Obviously,
yeah. It increases our views.
What does that mean?
Views.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not my taste, but
You like
obviously.
titties? Oh, you don't like titties? What's the matter with you?
What's wrong with titties? Come
What are
on,
you, gay?
Hila.
A lot of women do dress like that too.
Do they?
So the cat walks.
Hey, Hila, she can dress like that.
Mhm.
That's the real truth of the matter.
It's called body karate, Hila.
Yes, it does. More funny.
Come on.
I gotta be honest with you. I never gave a shit to toss that cat. Not fucking for a second. I thought it was fucking funny, and I'm gonna. You know what? I've thrown the cat in the bed myself.
I have a cat, and let me tell you, if any video ever leaks of me and Ollie, I'm canceled. It's not good.
That fucking Nick was the only guy kind of privately saying, you know, I don't really think what she did was all that bad. You know?
People were like, so she gave the fucking cat like a little bit of alcohol, like just a little bit.
Oh, that was
pretty, like,
that I had more of a problem with.
That was
yeah, but Tommy, people on Twitter were like, she fucking suffocated the cat with a bottle of vodka. The cat's struggling to breathe. Its fucking lungs are getting overflowed with vodka. Like, dude, like it really wasn't what people were saying. It
has an alcohol problem now.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want to stick up.
With that being said, I hate her
because like Alinity was what we're leaving out is she was a ruthless cunt willing to take anybody fucking down at that point too. So this cat thing was just kind of a reversal. The shit was finally blowing back her way, you know, after she did this stuff with PewDiePie. But it like I always thought it was stupid. Sir Mix-a-Lot, Alinity's best asset isn't her boobs. Trust me. Yeah, I know. I know exactly. Baby got back. Yeah.
I guess I'm not.
It's not her
offended
brains
by it.
either.
I've had cats before. They're very. You can fucking throw the hell out of cats. When I was in college, I had a roommate, a housemate, who had a cat, and this cat used to come into my fucking room and piss all over my shit. Yeah. Every day, and then I got nothing to do with that guy, and then I wake up one day. And I catch this fucking cat pissing on my shit. And I grab
Hila, you'll not eat, and Alinity feeding cat alcohol was nothing compared to what I had to do to the civilians in the military. Did you ever see that fucking video?
Yes.
Oh.
Can we play that or does it get claimed?
The one where she's killing kids?
Yeah.
What?
Wait,
what video?
You never see this, Nick?
She murders children? You're telling
think
me
I'm
I get to
missing
see a video of Hila Klein murdering children? This is the greatest day of my life.
Palestinian children. I don't know how to spell Palestinian.
It's a Hila Klein IDF style.
You never seen this, Nick?
I have never
Maybe
seen
I
this.
haven't.
It's like the cartoon.
You gotta see this.
Man, I was hoping
it's so
it was real.
good.
It's just
It's so
blowing
good.
down children.
Oh my god. Oh no, I have not.
Yeah! Yeah, look at the eyes, man.
I know, right?
Really nailed the eyes. Oh. Fucking shit.
Shooting with a dick. And it flows perfectly.
No,
It-
play it again.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm on a list now.
Yeah.
so good. And I threw it out of my room, and the cat came
And that's
back
why
and
the
started
cat pissed
clawing
on
me,
your
bro.
shit, Ethan.
Yeah, I've had cats all my life. I don't find this to really be that
Someone said I saw that on Josh
wouldn't
Moon's
really think
stream.
about it
Yeah, I'm
twice,
not
but,
surprised.
Yeah,
Well, so
I
Pete,
think the cat's fine.
That's a name, Nick.
PETA cherry picked it, and now I guess people already hate her because she got in some beef with PewDiePie, where she claimed one of his videos. He did like an eye tracking video where you can track where the pupils are looking, and he was looking at Twitch girls, and he kept looking at her tits. He couldn't help.
Shocking.
I don't remember it being that way. Is that right, Nick?
With the eye tracker?
Wait, Tommy, let this go. This is the moment that we're all waiting for.
Forget it.
Help himself, whatever. That was the whole plot of the video. And then I guess she got upset because of something he said.
I believe she was upset because he referred to her as a Twitch thought.
Yeah,
which
that
is
was
the other term.
Which I suppose is pretty derogatory. It's like calling her a slut.
I mean, thought is that hoe over there, so it's just calling her a hoe, basically.
It doesn't sound like what he did was that offensive, so just go with it. If I was her.
Yeah, embrace it.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody called you a hoe,
if I dressed like that, and I'm not calling her a hoe, but I would at least understand.
Way to go, Ethan! She asked for it, Ethan.
She shouldn't dress like that, Ethan.
Ethan, what was she wearing the night in the alleyway, Ethan?
Ethan, she needs to dress more conservative, Ethan.
This is Red Bar's guy, right?
Tradition Klein.
This is my background. I want to play it 24/7. I want to see Hila
That's the best one right there. I feel like I'm gonna list too. What else we doing? Shit.
All right. Well,
wait.
What?
Hold on. I gotta get my call in. That's why I came.
I'm
here. I
sorry.
gotta call.
Oh shit! Yeah. What do you got for us?
No. Does anybody here? This is just a question. Does anybody here remember Slicker?
Vaguely.
The gambling guy? The gambling guy?
What?
The gambling
Yeah,
guy?
the guy who this whole drama, the guy who's this all about.
Yeah, I found out some good news,
The guy who
Nick.
stole $500,000,
Yeah.
got it all paid off.
Yeah.
The
That guy.
next day, somebody with the same name as him goes down as like one of the biggest dramas.
Yeah,
in the fucking,
that guy.
And nobody remembered. This guy
Nobody.
got scot-free, stole $500,000 and
Yeah.
got it paid off.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I got good news for that guy. He can still gamble on Twitch. The rule change doesn't affect him.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, chat, does any of your parents accumulate a shitload of debt that they're paying off the rest of their lives because of a few bad... Like, anybody here who's actually had gambling addicts in the family have to watch them, like, suffer? Well, I just want you to remember, Slicker doesn't have to do that.
God, wait, did
Drop
you
out
hear,
of school, kids.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? He had like people in the inside, like pretending that he lost money to Slicker, and they were actually like people that either worked for Slicker or worked with Slicker, and they were just giving the money back to Slicker.
That's too funny. Oh, it's so good.
That's a rumor I've heard.
Dude, nobody cares about that guy anymore. Nobody remembers that guy.
great.
Like, how lucky do you have to be that a guy named Slick gets accused of groping a woman like the day after you get all your money paid back?
It was perfect.
It's enough to make you want to play the lottery. You know,
That's enough to make you want to gamble on Twitch, Johnny.
Yeah. What
Dude,
else?
I haven't even seen that call like yet. I don't know what happened.
Alinity's
Me and Wavy were at a bar while it was happening.
Did you go down? Did you go to his wedding?
No. I had a family wedding.
Oh,
down
yeah, you just
there,
happened
but,
to be there. I was wondering, what is he going to?
Yeah, Wavy was just there.
And then in the corner there was Wavy Webster.
Oh no, not at the wedding. But
I went to an
he
Italian wedding.
was there.
You imagine that? I went to an Italian wedding
in the world.
and Wavy Webster showed.
Just there. Like the damnedest thing, guys.
Yeah, my +1, Wavy and his girlfriend. Yeah, they're just...
She's sweet. She's sweet, actually. Wavy's girlfriend. I like her. Fun girl.
Yeah, she was. She rode a bull at one of the bars and got thrown
Did she
off
really?
in 3 seconds.
Like urban cowboy style?
She didn't survive for 3 seconds.
That's
Tommy.
hard,
she flew
though.
right off the bull.
How long do you survive on the urban cow?
I didn't even try it.
Yes,
I
here
knew
you
I
go.
couldn't.
She's
Smart man.
manly.
Fat man don't get on bulls, Nick.
No,
That was smart.
Dude, me and Wavy were trying to do. You know that shit where it's like one of those speed bags and you gotta punch it as hard as you can and it gives you a score.
Yeah.
I was so drunk I kept missing the speed bag, so I got up there and I did like a 1-inch punch, and it was surprisingly effective.
You Bruce Lee the fucking punching bag? Nice.
Yeah, Wavy was Wavy, he was doing good at that shit, bro.
Very nice.
Oh, man.
All right, let's hear this. This is the League Mizkif call or something.
This is part of this.
You're gonna listen to the whole Mizkif call?
No,
This is a 3-hour segment?
No, he's got a bunch of things here.
This is Trainwrecks talking about Alinity.
Okay.
Others in this call, because the way you word it is as if I'm scared to get exposed. I am not, because there
clearly he's not scared.
Is no exposing to do. As Asmongold said himself, which he wouldn't risk his career. It is not true. When
I had said that. I mean, I'll remind everybody. I did say that very clearly. I remember I was in Trial of the Crusader whenever I was talking.
Yes. So real quick, just want to clarify.
Why does he base everything with what game he's playing?
It's because that's how his memory works, Matt. God damn it.
Yeah, they're all talking about it. They make a bunch of gaming references to the call. It's so weird.
That's how they remember stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Tell you she's coming.
Wait, I'm sorry. I know I'm super delayed because I mean, this has probably been covered to death.
Yeah.
But you saw the clip of him saying, like, I hope Slick dies, right? You've played that on the show before?
No, I haven't played that.
I don't know.
Dude, in the middle of him saying like, "God, I hope Slick fucking dies in real life," he's like,
Oh, no,
shit,
yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna
Slicker.
Yeah, we
That's
played
Slicker.
that clip.
That's Slicker, right?
Oh, Slicker.
Was it Slicker? I
Yeah,
don't
it was
remember.
Slicker.
Oh, Nick just did it too, man. That's
Oh
great.
fuck! I'm getting
Yeah, we played that
But
clip.
my point is, he like in the middle of it, he's like, "Ah, shit, dude, I wasn't trying to level my World of Warcraft character, but Jesus God, I hope he dies or
Oh, that's
something."
so funny.
Good job, Papa Gut.
Yeah.
That's so funny. All right, listen.
At least I
I tell
didn't
you that
publish a 3-hour video and then delete my Twitter.
And then lose to an argument with Jessica Pizzle.
Yeah, and
Oh,
leave the
the
platform.
biggest loss.
Wait a minute. Papa Gut deleted his whole Twitter now?
Oh,
Deleted
yeah.
his Twitter.
Yeah.
He won't talk to Keemstar. He like did a public speech about it today, apparently.
I'm taking credit for that.
Bodied him.
I'm taking credit for that. I think it was me. I think I put
Oh,
that.
don't take that away from Pizzle Pops.
No.
Come
I
on.
think that
was all
Yeah, Pizzle needs all the
That's
wins
the
she
Pizzle
can
Pops,
get.
man.
This will never happen again.
No, but I stuck up for her and said, I was like, look, I wasn't even that hard on him, to be perfectly honest. Like, you fucked it up. And he was right. It's a mild fuck up. It's like a fuck up a lot of people
No,
make. You don't
you
think
can't
so?
release a full coverage
3
of the
hours,
entire.
yeah.
You think he
situation
you
3
think he
hours long
you think he
and
had
not know these are two
to
different people.
you think he had to
Well,
fucking delete that stream? I didn't even think he had to delete it.
I think you do. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
They're not the
Upload
same
it. You don't
person. That's
upload
like
it
the-
as a fucking highlight.
But I
think
here's
the exact same
problem.
thing.
Here's the only reason I got
the exact
involved.
same thing live on stream. I got corrected in 2 seconds, and that was it.
Oh,
you know, it's not a big
I
deal.
fucked it up too. I fucked it up too when I haven't deleted a tweet over it. Look, but I wasn't mad at him for fucking that up. I think that's an honest mistake. Okay, maybe he had to delete it. That's a different fucking argument. What I was saying to him, his response to her was like, if you disagree with me, you're like a rape apologist. I'm paraphrasing. And I said to them, I was like, dude, she just pointed out you fucked up. You don't get to call her a rape apologist because she pointed out that you legitimately fucked up. Then he deleted it, right? After he deleted it, and now he deleted his whole Twitter. What a bitch. How are you going to
It's
save
the same
someone?
thing all over again. It's not the actual act. It's the fucking outcome after. It's how you react to it. That's what gets you fucked.
Dude, if you can't deal with criticism, how are you going to save a girl from rape?
Is it safe to say that Papa Gut can dish it but can't take it?
Oh boy,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
At this point, very.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't really. It's the thing. I don't think it's a career ender. You know, it's not a Twitter delete. It's
No,
you
and
fucked up.
Keem's also at fault here. I know he's gonna fucking call in and get really mad at me.
here we go.
But
Yeah, he's at
Keem
fault.
like went sicko mode. And it's like, I'm gonna sue Papa Gut. And in
Yeah,
Keem's
yeah.
defense, he meant like, I'm gonna pay for your lawsuit. I just want this to be determined in court. He was being, I think he was being like
He's being
hyperbolic. but
hyperbolic,
He says
he
he
was.
wasn't. He says he's like, no, I'm gonna fucking front end this guy's lawsuit. We can go to fucking court over it, and we'll get a fucking decision from a jury that tells us whether I'm right or wrong or something.
I worry
Which
about Death Noodles if I were him.
Sounds like a Keem move to me. I gotta be
yeah,
honest.
Keem was going like sicko mode, and I'm not
Yeah.
surprised if that made him go like,
Oh,
all
it
right,
scared
you know what?
him.
This
No,
guy's
that's
a
a
little
good
crazy
point.
for
No,
me.
that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a fuck up. All you had to do is delete it. Say, Jessica, thanks for pointing it out. Over. I was sticking up for Jessica because she's a longtime fan, and I thought it was a really rotten fucking thing to her when she points out a fuck up for you to turn it around like, well, I guess you don't care about victims. That was fucking low. So that's why I said something, and then the pieces started to fall apart. Crazy Slicker guy's a real scumbag, right, guys? All right, let's get to this clip, dude.
Plan has been relayed to me that she wants to find a new audience that doesn't know it's not true, so she can say it to. And I tell you this, but when I tell you this, don't you think from a holy fuck, my audience is very vast. Sure, the vocal minority likes Train because we share communities, but the Minecrafters that I cater to, the Poke viewers, all those that hate Train 24/7, damn, if they heard this, fuck, it'd be
but
another
Train,
fucking
did
war for
anything ever
Train.
happen? No.
But it doesn't
And I
matter.
never
The
would
fact
let
it's over
anything
my head, the fact you threatened it with me in DMs just now, I could drop nukes on you with Alinity when you know it's not true.
Train, I didn't say I dropped nukes. I could say that you were scared and threatened. That's all I said. It's not dropping nukes, dude.
Yes, it is. You're like, yes, it is.
No, listen.
You were scared.
That really sums up Mizkif perfectly. We'll go after Train on gambling, right? And he won't be able to do anything. And when he does something, his defense is, well, we'll bring up the Alinity thing to counter. Like, not realizing the mudsling is what tore this. Like, when all is said is done, Mizkif's grave said, I did it to myself. Like, I had to win everything, and by trying to nitpick every little thing to seem like I'm on top. That's what ended me at the top level. I ended myself. because I
Sometimes you just gotta
had
lose.
to get because my hate, my
just gotta
insatiable
lose.
hate had to be satisfied. That's really what it comes down
Yeah,
to.
this situation is really terrifying if you look at it from like an actual outside perspective. It really was a situation where a large group of popular streamers wanted to cater to a popular demand and like go after gambling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if how many people actually give a fuck about gambling or had gambling addiction in their family or whatever,
Sure.
or they're just just jumping on the train.
There was a
because it's popular
target.
thing
There
to
was
talk about.
there was a target,
right?
too.
Yeah, I thought it was. I think it's much deep. I think it's something in like the registry or something because I did something. I have something called registry cleaner, and I think I did something. You know. And we pulled it back too far. or something like
you
that.
think you
yeah,
fucking
yeah. I think I did
nuked
something.
your own
right.
registry a little there. Huh?
Yeah. But I mean, that's not a huge problem if I got to do the reset. But that means I got to reset. It's all right. Once it's done, it's clean. And if you know what, I'll do a fucking hard reset if I have to.
I'm like,
over the weekend.
I know I have too much fucking stupid money. Like, I mean, I'm not like well off, but like I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
And then like whenever my computer starts blue screening, I just buy a new one.
Buy no.
right?
Well, you can do that.
Dude, I'd rather not figure out how to fix
Dude,
it.
I spent you were there when I bought this computer. I almost spent about $3,000 in this fucking thing, and Scrubby helped me. You know.
Me too. I saw that 480 or the 490 pop up, and
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that
Yeah.
shit's 2 generations
That's a-
newer now. It's like the iPhone. I gotta get the new one.
Viewers will be able. Are we back live yet? Or have we been live?
You're back. You're back.
All right, guys. We're like obviously this is a serious problem with my PC.
Goodbye.
I really appreciate y'all sticking through. It'll be all one continuous VOD when it's over if I end it correctly. But thank you.
Really awkward cuts in the middle. It'll
Yeah,
be
with
good.
really awkward cuts in the middle, but it'll be good. No, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a reset. That's what I think will cure it, and then. I'm gonna check to make sure my files are. I'm gonna do a reset. Maybe I probably won't be on tomorrow.
Dude,
but probably
stream
next day.
tomorrow. Pull a Tonka. Have Matt have your stream key.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know what sucks? You know what sucks is I wanted to stream. Oh, that means I have to set up OBS again. God, that's gonna suck.
Start doing StreamYard, Tommy.
Well, thank God we have what the fuck is that other thing you use?
XSplit.
Not
But I use
OBS.
it for-
XSplit. Thank God we have XSplit.
No, not for game streaming. I don't use XSplit for games. Fuck that.
Come on, Nick. Get with the times, man. He doesn't use it for games.
That's okay. I tried to stream this week and I didn't have enough bandwidth, so I sounded like I was like a robot, and then I turned it off.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. I do appreciate it. It's time to get the fuck out of here. But yeah, I don't think it was too bad. I want to watch it. I'm going drinking. I'm resetting the computer and I'm going to a bar. How about that? Fuck y'all. See you soon. We'll get it back up. We always do.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identity.
I can't even reset my. I had to like hard shut it down.
With these Wolverines, okay, you bound to catch a storm.
Yeah, I had to like shut it down.
Tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs.
That's frozen.
About to catch a pedigree. Chi-town, the king's home. Slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones.
Yeah, I won't be doing an after show. I don't know. Are you doing one, Matt?
We
gotta get this shit straight.
I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
I never questioned the media!